We're going to be starting off with Big Lamb, lame from the neck up, on the CT side, and Quixz Esports over on the T side. We, in fact, have... we're missing our left and right images. We're going to make things slightly difficult, but okay, it's fine. We have the entrance here on the A bomb site. Haunting popping off a little bit. Toshkin burning off Willow Will. We have a little aggression here into the CT side. A smoke is, in fact, down. Frog and Hunting go down on the long side there, unfortunately. But now, Chris, Vape Jara, and Toshkin here are left behind, fighting a losing battle. Although, to be fair, bomb is down, 3v3. They have the advantage going into this round. Chris peeks out, gets Wayward down. Vape Jara gets taken down through the box by Ansei, and now it is just Chris on his own. He's going for the long flank. He's going for the long flank, but he must have made himself heard here. Jump kill gets Intrix down, and a 1v2. Can he take down Ants? It's a spray battle, and he eventually does it. Excellent job there from Chris. 3 kills in the post-plant, and including a 1v2 there. Very good start to the match for Chris. And I would love if those side things could come up, but I guess I'll periodically pull up the tab instead. It's primarily for you guys' benefit, so you can see the scores of everyone. Easy for Quixz, of course, first round. Even though you brought it down to a 1v1 with a spray battle. Could have gone either way, but here we are. Flashes into middle, as we have Hunting and Frog here pushing into the middle itself. But the CTs are very reserved. We have Willow Will here in cave, and that is the most forward position in the game. Chris, gonna smoke him off, and instead going to do a little bit of peeking around of his own. They're being very careful here, Quixz, as they should in a situation like this. Frog takes down Wayward in top mid, and is going to molly off CT spawn. I'm gonna try to take a little bit of position here in the long-range angles, which is the correct thing to do when you're up against pistols. And there, Chris takes down Willow Will from an off angle. Frog here. Battle with Yorg. Yorg does go down. Now there's just the 2 players over on the A bomb site. Quixz is getting a bomb down on B. This is just a cleanup here from Quixz Esports in the second round. Great start for Quixz Esports. Nobody has died. We have a couple people low, however, unfortunately. But that does come with the territory when you have spraying Galeels and Mac-10s all over the place. Do love that skin. It's a good skin. Smog no gamer overlay. Yeah, no gamer overlay. No, I don't know why. It makes things slightly more difficult for me, but it is what it is. Intrix here in Donut, just sitting here with his P250 Valence. Good skin. Spots Frog there. Frog spots him. The information comes through. He, with the fucking classic default skin, gets Frog down, unfortunately. One player does go down for the Quixz Esports side, but they're gonna get all those guns back. Man. I hope a tech pause comes through so I could rejoin and hopefully get my side info back. Because that's health and everything, that is. But I can still spectate, obviously, quite well. Well, here we are. The Quixz Esports side do seem to be going towards B bomb site for this, quite clearly. No map control. It seems quick smokes are coming through, Molotovs and everything. We already have Frog and Vape Jara all the way up on the B bomb site. No engagement so far. Jorg is going to be the first to fall, but he does trade himself onto Vape Jara. CT control with Frog. But Toshkin's going to come in here, take the M4, and he's going to lead the way. And smoking that off. A little bit of miscommunication as 3 smokes fall into CT. Oh dear, a little bit of accidental team damage, but no worries. 2v3 as Willow Will and I believe that was Intrix get no. The person in CT, God knows, Ants get 2 kills to their name collectively. Flash goes through, Toshkin comes through. He dies out. Now it's a Frog in a 1v3. Can he do it? The bomb is down. We have 1 player low straight in front of him. Gonna take 1 down, but fails on the transfer over to Willow Will. Willow Will takes him down, but the time! Oh, the time went too far! Frog got it off anyway. Good job on Frog. Might want to remove Nightbot auto message at some point. Nah. Make sure you buy merch to support us. Buy merch. It's good merch. Actually is. I know Toshkin puts a lot of effort. Toshkin and the rest of the team put a lot of effort into making sure the merch is very, very nice to exactly what we want it to be. Froggers Poggers. Indeed. Froggers Poggers. With that, wide stretched... dearie me. Ooh, a smoke I need to learn for Ancient. Indeed. Only works on 128 tick, though, because it's a jump throw, and it's going to be an A push here. Ants pretty much on his own here. Wayward's going to throw a smoke in to help, and now we have a donut player in as well. Frog going to get traded out, but Wayward and Ants both go down. Now the rest of the CTs have to pick up the pieces if they can. Intrix there gets taken down at donut, and Jorg Hunning just wrapping up on the A-bomb site. On the B, it is the A-bomb site, indeed. Vape Jara spraying off into donut. Was that all headshots? Hunning got kills with headshots. I think Wayward died to a headshot as well. The merch does not exist! Oh, is it broken? Oh, the link doesn't work. We'll tell Toshkin after the game. Someone tell Toshkin after the game. This is a best of 3, so it's the first map. Alright, Smokes heading into the middle, but once again, it is a strong site execute-based setup that Quixz is running here. They are going for one site or the other, no defaults for this map, which can be very powerful against a team that's not prepared for heavy setups. Will here trades himself out, gets Frog out, and takes Chris down. That is the entry player down. Hunning picks up the paces, gets rid of Jorg, but gets traded himself. Even trades so far 3v3. But there, Toshkin. No, Vape Jara, in fact, gets rid of Intrix. I need to go offline mode. Deary me. Things are always going wrong, ain't they? Chris taking down Ansi there in Cave. It doesn't seem that there's going to be any problem here with our bomb hold. Last player running away into CT to try to keep his AWP Wayward here. Just running away into Temple. Make sure to keep that 5k decoy in his hands. The big green gun, as it's called many times. Quality bit grainy. It might be the bitrate. I don't know. I would up the bitrate, but I'm going to do that between maps, if anything. Because obviously, I can't do it in the actual things. It is also ancient. I will say, it is also ancient, is a very high detail map. So I can't exactly stream infinite bitrate through this internet connection, unfortunately. But I will up the bitrate between maps. Initially, Wayward, way too aggressive through the smoke there. Absolutely absurd aggression coming there, especially with the AWP early when you know they are taking aggression in middle. He just wanted something to happen, and that something was to die, I suppose. 5v4 advantage. The Will gets the kill on Frog. Frog, unnaturally unobservant there, watching the smoke fade in front of him as he did not actually catch Will on the other side. Chris expects there to be a push from the B side, but in fact, it's the opposite of a push. There is a very passive hold on the B side currently. Just one person in the corner there. It seems like the eventual hit is going to come towards A here as we're taking 2 lane. Or main halls, as some people like to call it. We're walking in. Molotovs are going through. First kill, Vape Jara gets the opener on the CT player. Ants here is coming through. Excellent flash, pulls Ants off the angle. The Vape Jara there. Great assist as deserved. Toshkin perhaps overextending a little bit there, allowing the MP9 to get a headshot in. But here we are. Smoke coming in for CT. Will's going to try to get to the other side of it. And actually does get a kill there on Hunning. Chris here takes down Will as Vape Jar takes down Jorg at the other side of the A-bomb site. Currently 6-0. It seems Big Lame has absolutely no answer for Quix's offense here. This is concerning now for Big Lame, especially people who have an M9 bayonet Doppler. What a big expensive skin. Meanwhile, Toshkin here bought that pair of gloves on my recommendation specifically. Early aggression in the middle here from both teams. Chris picks up 2 and Vape Jara trades him out as he eventually goes down to Ensei. But Will with the MP9 at long range eventually takes down the bomb in middle. That control is going to be quite dangerous for Quixz Esports, as Chaos might be the reason they lose their first round. Toshkin here, keeping his eyes on Will's location, has now confirmed that he is still there. A dink at range from Will as he falls back, knowing the bomb has been taken and is eventually going to be taken to the A-bomb site. The early rotate is indeed coming through. But they are, of course, not immediately ready. Flash is going to confirm it. They are, in fact, going to go for this. Jorg here gets taken down, and that leaves Will in a dangerous position here. The MP9, $2,700 in the bank account. He's going to go for this regardless, as he has the amount of coin. Watch the shadow as Toshkin crows, so he knows where one is, close here to the right by that box. Is he going to call that he's behind it, or is he going to call that he's gone into temple? Dangerous position here. Toshkin over-aggressing a little too much there, but wanted to get an eyes on the bomb. The other player is now confirmed with the Molotov thrown, but unfortunately Honning is going to crush Will's dreams there with an early peek at the right time. Yeah, do ignore the Xbox controls that pop up on occasion. I don't know why. My Xbox controller is currently turned off. And also doesn't exist. I don't have an Xbox controller. I have a Logitech controller. But hey, it is what it is. Early aggression into middle once again. The AWP is sitting on the outside of Donut. Will's going to throw that Molotov. It's going to get denied by Quixz's smoke. Vape Jara got the op for the first time in this half so far, and with that op is going to sit on top of the X box, I believe it's called, outside of a B bomb. But unfortunately, they narrowly miss each other from the top of the smoke. Now he has the angle. Smokes getting lined up. We have a default setup here for the first time this half, as things got slightly dangerous for the Quixz side. Flashes come in, but seems like they're looking to try to get an entry on the B bomb site before moving in. Of course, we have a flash here coming into Donut. It misses. It goes slightly too far. And as a result, Intrix gets the first kill, but Chris trades it out. Long range with the AWP. Maybe you don't want to re-peek that so early, especially when he has that angle closed. At this level of Counter-Strike, you can expect the players to be competent enough to spray at such range. Chris, with the AWP, is actually going to enter, and that's why you don't enter with an AWP, and Toshkin proves how you do it with an AK. He knows there's players over in Temple here, and he throws it close, so Ansei is going to get antsy, peeks out, and gets Toshkin. Toshkin not ready for that angle, and now it is a 2v3. Last player is still in Panther over at B bomb site. We still have Vape Jara coming in here to try to help out Frog. Bomb is going to go down. Not denied from CT as the smoke is down. Aggression coming, though, from CT. Frog is going to take down Jorg. Vape Jara is taking down Ants. Now it's Will once again in 1v2. Same situation, different weapons. Vape Jara with the off angle. No! Misses the shot. And unfortunately, Will is going to take that 1v2. Try it 2 times, you win half of them. Scary prospect now for Quixz Esports. Lame seem to actually be in the server for the first time in this game. Very scary. Doesn't really make sense now that we got the 6th seed, giving this as this is how we're playing as the 2nd seed. I am sorry about the bitrate. I can see how bad it is in the Twitch right now. Damn. I will up it between the maps. Provided this is a best of 3, right? This has to be a best of 3 because there was no knife round at the start. Righty. We have early aggression over towards the B bomb site. No default once again. Default was just the throw off big lane, but also could be the fact that they're just continuing with what worked, which is these high aggressions onto a single bomb site. Smokes. Great addition to the game, throwing the smokes around. It seems they're getting ready for this aggression pretty early on. Toshkin here with the first smoke to be thrown. He's going to throw it. Flashes goes in. Frog on the early entry. Not going to clear that long angle. Spots the long angle. Takes out the guy in corner with Chris's help. And Toshkin here is going to hold behind over this box here. Is going to spot Intrix on the way in. But in fact, Chris in Dark and Cave is going to spot Intrix instead. And now it's a... CTs are completely locked out. They actually completely disappeared. Frog boosted up. You can be a little goofy here because all 5 players are alive. Frog, 1 HP into Dream. He is running, hightailing it out of the bomb site, and Wayward is doing the same. With that AWP, he should really not be re-aggressing this, even if he did get that kill. This is a 1v3 situation. With the AWP, if they are set up for just 1 trade position, 1 crossfire, you are dead as can be with the AWP. And that's it. He's going to do a fadeaway shot, and then he's going to leave the bomb site for good. Good decision there from Wayward, going to try to get a single last shot. Is Frog going to survive? Yes, he is. 1 HP and a dream. By God, what a scary prospect that is. It's always scary when you go down to 1 HP. A butterfly landing on you could kill you. Oh, well. So far, it seems Big Lame are actually doing really, really poorly. In fact, we have... Let's look at the stats here. Not a single player, 9 rounds into the game, is on double digits. Meanwhile, Chris pulling ahead, of course. Pulling ahead only with the prospect of the sandbag. Oh, an early B-bomb site aggression. Vape Jar takes down Ansi almost immediately. The bomb is, in fact, going to go down very, very quickly with 4 CTs still alive. Especially in B-bomb site. They're already pretty close, which means they are going to have a lot of time to try this retake. No rotation necessary. Toshkin here holding the outside. We're going to enable 2 new players as they come here. Initial flashbang is going to try to deny it, but Toshkin, he's going to spot that. The flash gets him off, but now Wayward knows it's a done deal. Will. Ooh, Toshkin takes out. Toshkin taken out by Wayward on the other side there. William and Panther's going to get taken down, and now it's just Wayward. Going to try to throw the smoke to try to fake out that he's running away, but in fact he wants this kill. Wants one, gets one. Does not get the second with another no-scope. That is a dangerous game to play. Ooh, boy, he bought another op very quickly there. Can Steam afford it? Yeah, Steam can afford it. 6,000. The big loss bonus is, of course, huge. Yep, Inferno is the next map, which we might be able to do some cool cam paths. Isn't that fun? Well, it seems we are heading back towards the defaults, though it bit them in the ass last time. Quixz, they're not one for judging a single result. They're one for judging many results, and this will be the second. Early aggression into middle for the CT side. A little bit more to be. Ooh, actually, the aggression here. Intrix bites that guy in the butt, but now Wayward is sitting behind with the AWP, hoping that this T's get a little overconfident here, and they peek him, but in fact, with that aggression, they're just going to leave it behind. A little bit of middle aggression there happening. Trades happening either way. Frog and Jorg both going down, one on each site, and we have a 3v4 now in favor of the terrorists. Cameron kinda smelly. Who's Cameron? Is that a player? I'm going to assume that is a player. Ansi here is going to inevitably encounter Honning here. Honning spots him, gets the trade, gets a kill immediately. And that is going to call the A push. The smoke off on B should confirm it, as both CT players are here, ready for the aggression. Wayward missing that shot. You cannot miss it, but Will makes up for it, getting 2 kills on the aggression, giving it an even game. But unfortunately, it is just Wayward left in a 1v2 with an AWP, and both players are towards Donut. This is very, very scary. Bomb is planted for it as well. Unless he has some sort of smoke and Molotov, he is not going to be able to do much here. He has a Molotov. He has a smoke. Oh, dear. He has the exact combination that could fuck up Quixz right now. He's trying to get the angle, but no. Toshkin denies it. No even attempt to defuse him like that. Don't out-camera like that. Is that a lore Karambit? Who has a lore Karambit? Let's check. There is no lore Karambit on it. That is a lore Karambit. Chris has a lore Karambit called Draupnir, which is a ring from Viking legend that is said to duplicate into multiple pieces. Isn't that fun? And they all have the same magical properties as Telialigaen, so they just duplicate endlessly. Early aggression into B-bomb site, just a rush against this eco buy. Frog was already damaged, so that was an inevitable interaction there. Vape Jar here with a Molotov. Might get caught out as Wayward does peek out with the Deagle. Early aggression comes back, but nope, Wayward, they're over-aggressing into different angles that they should not be doing so. Honning getting absolutely butt-fucked by the geometry of the map there. That was completely unreasonable. Wild, absolutely insane. Truly mad that that is the map we're playing at. Ooh, Intrix, lucky spray through the smoke there. He's gonna smoke this off, but unfortunately Chris was far too close. Could have traded that very easily, and he did. Very unfortunate for big lame here is it's 11-1. We have left the possibility for equality in this half, and we have entered how badly do you lose? Big lame, are you going to lose 16-1 on this first map, or are you going to lose 16-4? Because this is looking pretty bad. Most they can get in this round is 4, and that's not good. We've left the realm of this being possibly easy. Oh well. And Snare gets the early kill on Tulane, but in fact, the CTs are so far from the rotate, they're actually going to move in immediately. Terrorists, they only have the one guy on Donut. That's all they have right now. Now, the rotate has come in fairly quickly. We're going to have to see an aggression here. Toshkin takes down Will, but Jorg and Wayward getting 1 kill each in a 2v3. This is flipped on its head. Toshkin is taken down by Wayward yet again, and now it is Hunning in a 1v3. He's gone behind the smoke, so he's got an advantage. They don't know where he is. Gets one, flubs the spray on the second. Very unfortunate there. Very, very unfortunate play by Hunning. But you get what you get. This plant is very lovely, isn't it? Oh, what a good plant. I love plants. Why is it mottled? No one knows. The question isn't why is it mottled. The question is, why doesn't it have a hitbox that covers the whole area? Why is it individually hitboxed? Baffling thing. Because nobody would ever compensate by that. I get like big tarps and stuff like that on Mirage. I get why that's kind of interacting with grenades. I don't get what is perceivably a flat piece of wall is ground is interacting with nades. Ooh, very early aggression into middle. Intrix gets one, but unfortunately gets traded out by Vape Jar, and we're in a 4v3. Early disadvantage for the CTs is what they're getting almost every single round. They are not winning any of these opening duels. And when they are, Quixz generally just move to and execute and fall out. Now, Quixz are very split up right now, and as a result, there is no chance of countering that kill. And if Toshkin goes down here, thankfully he does not, there would be no count of countering that kill either. A player actually rotating all the way through T-spawn. And do we have anyone holding the blind? Toshkin gets taken down by George from Temple, and there's one player behind that they might not know of. The CT smoke goes down. But the player from behind, he started walking, which means he's no longer making noise. Vape Jar here on very low hit points, and nobody's checking behind. Chris now checking Donut, because they're prepared for that, but they're not prepared for Tulane. Chris proving the superiority of 16x9 forever. Right there. You would not have seen that shit on 4x3. I guarantee you. 12-2. This is sad. This is bad. This is really bad. It seems like Quixz Esports have really practiced their ancient game. And coming back from a break, it always feels good. But wow, this is wild. George has not hit a single headshot kill this game. Let's see how bad the standings are. Wow. Okay. Well, it seems like we're going to be heading towards the B bomb site yet again, where many rounds have ended in fairly close margins, actually. It's not ended always very cleanly for Quixz Esports over on the B bomb site. Flashes come in. George fully flashed. All he can do is walk sideways like a crab and die. Bomb is going to go down. Wayward here, playing with the smoke, being a little bit sneaky boy. Frog does not spot him as he goes deep into CT. And Intrix and Wayward on the other side. Wayward gets the opening kill. Takes him down, but now it's a 2v3, meaning it's a lot more possible. Anka here. Nope, that was suddenly not possible anymore, as they did not go for Vape Jar instantly. Decided to spray around corners, and of course, lost the round. Well, 13-2 half. How about that? Let's look at final things. Yep, Chris edging for 40 kills the game. We have 6 deaths for him as well. Truly amazing. Not a single... Actually, if you halved the kills on anyone on the opposing team, have the deaths, rather, on anyone in the opposing team, they would only, at best, equalize with Chris's deaths. So that's wild. He has died less than half the amount of the least deaths of the enemy team. Wow, look at that contrast of the enemy's flash to Toshkin. Toshkin's utility has always been very, very good, but in a half, he has 28 enemies flashed, 250 utility damage. If he plays B site on this match, we might very much see 500 utility damage. That is insane. And yeah, we have the rest of the game for us here, running up in this half. Headshot percentages, 83 on Frog, though he doesn't have that many kills. 12. Pretty good, pretty good. Can always be very, very dangerous. Yeah. Lame from the neck up. They had absolutely no chance in that half. That was absolutely insane. Wild. Truly wild. Quixz just stomped their balls in, completely destroying them. Absolutely top to bottom. It's wild. I like the blue steel. I like the blue steel skin. That's blue steel skins. They're underrated, you know? Alright, Quixz moving on to the CT side, and it does look like Toshkin is in fact going to play on the B-bomb site, which is, of course, terrifying. And it seems like that's where the main aggression is going to be, with 3 players over here on the B-bomb site. Early aggression is going to come in. Flash. Hunting tried to counter it, but Toshkin and him are going to go down. 3 kills almost instantly. All 4 down for Quixz Esports. What a explosive opening on the map for Lame from the neck up. And now it's just Vape Jara in a 1v5 and basically no damage applied to the terrorists here. And he's not even going to get the spray damage kill on Wayward there. Oh boy. What a truly wild way to remind us that there is in fact a second team in this match. What an aggressive, powerful start to the second half. Perhaps they can reverse this, turn it 16-13, and waste the rest of my day. What an amazing start to this second half. Ooh, a powerful call there from the CT side. Actually, fully genius level calls. The bomb is here. Full aggression on a bomb site exterior. Will is going to get 2 kills, but he's so low. Now, we're looking at an AK for Hunting. And in fact, the bomb is down in the favor of the terrorists. Vape Jara here is going to spot Frog. Jorg. But he misses the kill. So it's just Hunting, but unfortunately he goes down. And well, that could have been very, very powerful, but the overextension after getting the bomb, it's always dangerous. Especially as you know the enemy have spray weapons such as the MAC-10s and the Galils. Oh well. That's what you get for doing that. Making it very scary there, Quixz. That was a powerful call, and it turned out to pay off quite very much well. I don't think Big Lame are going to be rushing 2 lane ever again this half. Although, to be fair, they're doing it now, so wild. Anyway, they do seem to be rushing A completely. Smoke does go up. Vape Jar here gets 2 on the aggression opening up. He's done his job for the round. He has made this favorable for the CTs. Chris, rushing through, making a silly mistake there, should have waited for the rest of his team so they could move in together. 3v3 still, and 1 player on the T's are, in fact, low. That's going to be Will with 10 hit points. 2 players in Donut, their locations have been called out by now, and Hunting is, in fact, in CT spawn. Wayward gets spotted by Hunting through that smoke. A dangerous 1-tap there, and he gets it eventually. Nades go through. Oh no, it's Will in a 1v3. Gets the opening, but unfortunately, of course, with that 10 HP, he was always going to lose a straight-up spray battle. He is down. And we have the first round in the CT half for Quixz Esports. I do not like Scorched Skins at all. Scorched Skins look bad. If it was just the blade or just the handle, it would look significantly better, but because it's both, it looks ass. Gotta be real. I think the Bowie Scorched is just the handle. I don't know. Somebody look that up. Regardless, Quixz Esports now on 14. 2 more rounds, and the game is done. We're moving on to Inferno very, very soon, hopefully, unless Big Lame can prove that they are, in fact, worth of being seed number 2. Flashes go out in middle, but in fact, there is nobody in middle at all. We have a 3 aggression over towards the B bomb site. A little bit of cave aggression, 1 in corner, 1 in back site, towards long. Chris there is going to spot Wayward. In fact, 1 player in Donut, 1 player on A site. They're not even holding, unless I'm mistaken, they're not even holding middle. Oh dear! While I wasn't looking, Will gets a kill on Toshkin over towards the B bomb site. They're not even holding CT. Well, now Hunting finally is actually looking towards CT, but that's not where they're going. Bomb is edged towards the A bomb site and looking like it's going to go there even harder now that the first player is down. Vape Jara gets the trade off, but I might be a little too late, as the bomb is in fact moving in towards Donut here. Intrix gets the opener there on Vape Jara, and now it's 2v4. for the CT side to get this back in the game. Quixz here, hoping to get a little bit of early aggression here. Intrix, of course, not peeking that just yet. Gets the kill on Hunting. Is Intrix just going to get all 3 here? Might be very, very scary here, as Quixz is just on his own here in Temple. Trying to get a kill from a little bit of overextension, but there are too many angles that he needs to worry about as soon as he exits this place. Knows where Intrix is, but he's going to get taken out pretty much immediately here from the back site. Tries to run away the V8 gate, but unfortunately it is impossible as he gets taken down by Wayward on the other side of the bomb site. Bowie is also all? Bruh. The fucking knife that he opened. Yeah, he opened that shit. I can't believe it. Truly insane. Yeah. Fuck Toshkin for opening that knife, but it's okay. Listen, we all lose things, and it's okay that happens. All right, T-side, the Big Lame. One difference we're seeing between the CT side of Quixz and the CT side of Big Lame is the CT side of Quixz does not seem to have much of mid-aggression, but now they do, of course, because they're in an eco, so they're being very, very aggressive. Quixz here trying to get that kill with the 5.7. Very powerful gun in the right situation, and this is, in fact, the right situation, but unfortunately, he gets taken down. Frog over to his donut, but on the CT side of Big Lame, we actually had we had a fairly decent spread across the map. We had one person in middle, one person in donut, one person on A, 2 on B, you know, in cave and on site. Occasionally there would be 2 people in middle, and sort of moving around like that. Quixz are actually very, very loose on middle. They are playing mid-site from back B, in fact. And are just playing it from donuts, playing it very, very passively. It seems that has changed almost immediately, though, because we're seeing 2 people almost immediately hit the middle site there. Jorg getting spotted over towards middle, but he's even going to get taken down. The flash comes out, but it actually just flashes Toshkin after he gets that kill. 4v5, but aggression still comes out from Quixz. Might be a mistake here, as over-aggression when you have the advantage is not something you want to see from a team that is in the advantage. Will here, pushing out. Hunting gets that lucky tap on him, but with 3 bullets. Oh, dearie me. It's always scary when a person has the M4A1S. The bomb was dropped a mile away from Ants. All he could hope to was some exits. Oh, well. There we go. But yeah, Big Lame do seem to be relying a lot more on the defaults on their T side than Quixz ever was. And it's not exactly paying off. They are losing the bomb all over the place, whilst Quixz Esports are holding a lot more firm in the middle. Okay. Heavy aggression into the middle from both teams. The nades and bombs, nades and molotovs go deep. Oh dear, Quixz over-aggressing a little bit bad there. The flash did come in, but unfortunately 2 people sprang down. This narrow corridor is inevitably going to end in disaster for Quixz. A little bit of rotates coming in. Toshkin coming in from middle here, trying to get a little bit of damage back the way of the CTs. But he's going to be found out here pretty quickly, as they are going to re-aggress towards him to try to get the aggression back on him. He's actually just holding T, hoping that they don't push. Tried to timing it out, but unfortunately 2 people facing him, he had no chance. 2v3 now, as the terrorists actually elect to go back towards the A bomb site. And the Quixz have no idea. The Molotov in the middle is going to clue them in. You can see the first rotate is coming in. As soon as Vape Jar sees this smoke, he's going to call for the rotate. Nade goes in. A couple early damage there. That's a good name on Ants there, putting him down to 46 hit points. Flash comes in. Doesn't catch Ants, but his bullets does. So we have a 2v2 early on here. Frog reloading himself into Temple. It has now been called from Jorg that there's 2 people in Temple. Intrix is on the angle. He's trying to get the early kills down. Vape Jara not able to line up the bullets into that man's body. And now it's just Frog. Oh, he missed him. Unfortunate. Frog playing 4x3. Ads. Ads? Well, why don't you subscribe then? If you got ads, why don't you subscribe? Why don't you do that? Why don't you subscribe to us? You can, you know. You can subscribe if you want to. You know, it's not a problem. Round 23 here, Big Lame. They are fighting back here, but it is not looking good enough. Early aggression in the middle. That nade is going to do big damage, and it does. 2 players down to red HP, even one down on all the way down to 2 HP. They run for the hills. Intrix still trying to get the aggression down, but Ank aggresses towards the A bomb site and gets his head taken off for it. Very, very unfortunate there. Intrix still trying to make something work over here in middle, but it's a 3v4. B players do push out. Honing spots Wayward all the way over to the B bomb site, but he's actually 2 HP with the bomb far away from everything. Intrix gets one on Chris, but it's going to trade it off by Vape Jar, his second kill in this round so far. Honing here, the big aggression. He wants that AK. He wants to see it. Wayward just heard him drop. He's going to hear this too, but he gets the kill. Honing trading over to the AK. He did not know where the bomb lies. He did not know that Wayward carried it as he dropped it just before. We might have heard the drop, so Honing might have called the bomb is dropped in mid. But they're playing very, very passively right now. Honing playing towards the middle, making sure he doesn't get anywhere scary. Whilst Vape Jara is over to the A bomb site behind Temple, and Toshkin is just in the corner of B. It seems like they're just going to wait him out, this last player. Subs to his own team's channel. Peepo happy. Big up. Yeah, give him money yourself. Will here. 1v3, 15 seconds left. He needs to execute on this Vape bomb site immediately. He can get Vape Jara pretty easily, as he is on next to no hit points. I don't know what his plan was there. Straight up, that was very silly. Anyway, 16-7, Quixz Esports is going to win that round. Very, very confidently. And that means we have ourselves the round winner. Woohoo!